This is Computer Insider, Canada's most watched, most listened to technology series. From around the world, computer news, user tips, hardware profiles, and software insights. Avoiding technobabble, we keep you informed in plain language. Computer Insider is hosted by award-winning international broadcast journalist Bob Pritchard.
Reporting for Computer Insider, I'm Bob Pritchard. My instincts are warning my conscious mind that we're on the threshold of another brainwashing from the computer industry. No, not another super desktop computer, or more discussion about whether Apple or Android make better smartphones, or even more discussion about how fabulous Windows 8 is from Microsoft, but rather a marketing exercise about how cool smartwatches are and why we should all have one. Already the battle lines are being rolled out, with Samsung parading a long list of media stars who over the decades have, talked to their watches. Now, I'm not referring to Jack Nicholson here in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. We're talking about real superstars like Maxwell Smart, Dick Tracy, and Captain Kirk, right through to George Jetson, as the new power brokers of the computer industry are set to convince consumers worldwide that it's okay to walk around the streets talking to your hand. Where's Ed the sock when you really need him? Apple pundits are saying that if only 4% of iPhone users opt for an iWatch, that would translate to about 10 million units worldwide. And with an average cost of, let's say, $400 each, that would drop about $4 billion, or enough cash to throw an Apple-sized Christmas party. Just think if the numbers of the watch actually catches on, so that down the road, it was commonplace for smartphone users to interface, at least in part, via their smartwatch. The numbers become overwhelming. Can't happen? Think again. If you look way back to our early car phones, they were expensive, costly to use, and only supported about 14 simultaneous users. Hence, there were very few users out there. Advance a few decades, and all of a sudden you see it's quite normal for the average person in North America to be walking around with the equivalent of a high-power computer in their pocket, fully connected to the world, for about $50 a month, all in. Not only is it a safe bet that companies like Samsung and Apple can make big bucks by pushing the smartwatch market, they will at the same time drive more nails into the coffin of traditional computer manufacturers like Lenovo, HP, and Dell, who have stuck to the traditional computer market and skipped the smartphone wave. My only regret in all this is the same problem that has plagued baby boomers for years. As we've gotten older, everything has gotten smaller. Albums have become CDs, and most recently they become computer files, making album art almost impossible to actually see. And now it looks like our trusty timepieces will be following that same path to teensy-weensiness. Reporting for Computer Insider, I'm Bob Pritchard.
This is Computer Insider, Canada's most watched, most listened to technology series. From around the world, computer news, user tips, hardware profiles, and software insights. Avoiding technobabble, we keep you informed in plain language. Computer Insider is hosted by award-winning international broadcast journalist Bob Pritchard.